Alright, today's video we're talking about the chess puzzle room, which is known as the unknown antechamber or anti-chamber, whatever you want to say. You load into this place here, as you can see. There's our first chess thing, so we're going to set up. It's a puzzle, so there's 27 total combinations to get the triumph done, so let's get into it. First one is a pawn, e6. So, as you see here, there's letters here, 1 through 8 on the side, and then it's A through H here. So we look for E, which is right here, and we go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there, we shoot that. Just that easy. First puzzle is done. On to the second puzzle. Number 2 is a rook H8. So we go to a rook over here, and H is the far end one, and 8 is the far back one. So you just straight off shoot like that. Farthest black corner from you. Just shoot it. Done. Pretty easy. That is number 2 done. Pretty simple, pretty quick. Number 3 is pawn E5. So this is a pawn, so we look for E, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. This one is done. Some of these will take longer than others. Some of these are quick, some of them are long. We're on to number 4, which will start as a pawn as well. So we have pawn E4. So E, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have another one that's a pawn, which is F4, so we just go to F, which is right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is right next to it. Simple as that. And then we have a knight that is D4, so we go over to the far end over here, and we do knight, and then we do D4. So this is A, B, C. Oops, sorry, A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That is a fourth one done now. That's number 4 done. On to number 5, it is a pawn. So we go over to the pawns. Stand on the pawns again. The pawn is E6. So we look for E, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it right there. The next one we have to do for this is a knight. So we go back over to the knights. It's knight D5. So 1, 2, or A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is number 5 done. On to number 6, which is a pawn, so we have to run all the way over here. And it is D1. So we see D right here, as you see, and it's 1, which is right there. You shoot that, and boom. That is now done. We are now on to 7. 7 is a pawn, so we're going to stay on the pawn. It is F4, so we look right here for F. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We shoot right there. That is the first one. Now we have pawn D7. So now we look at D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. Sorry for jittering a little bit. My fingers are effed, but it's fine. Knight. So now we have to go to a knight, which is over on this side. And it is G7. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that is G. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One from just shy of being the max, which is 8, like I said. And the next one is bishop G5. So we have to go all the way across the way over here to bishop, which is right here. This is the bishop. And then on the bishop, we need to do a G5. So as we see, there's G right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. That is another one done. That is number 7 done. So that's finished. We are now going on to 8, which starts as a rook. So we have to run all the way over here. And we are looking for D2. So D's right there, 2's right there. Boom, D2. We are now looking for the knight. C6, it looks like. A knight C6. So we go to the knight, which is right here, and we look for C6. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there, right up to the edge. That is another one done. That is number 8 done now. Done with 8. Now on to 9. We need to delete a knight. F6. So the delete button is right here. This is how you delete them. It is F6. So A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the only knight on the field, so it's kind of obvious, but we're still counting just because Everyone knows what it is. So that is another one done. That is number 9 now done. We're now going to look at number 10, which is pawn. So we have to go to a pawn. So we're going to go all the way to the pawn over here. And it's e4. So e's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right between the two. Perfect. We have a knight d7. So now we have to go over to the knight. Look for d. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is d7. Next we have a bishop, which is f5. So we have to go all the way over here to the bishop. And then we look for f, which f is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That is a number 10 done. Number 10 is officially done here. We are now on to 11. It is a pawn again. So we have to go all the way over here. Stand on the pawn. c6. So we look for c. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up to the line. Pretty easy. Then we have a pawn, another pawn, which is d7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right up against the next piece. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And the next one is also a pawn, which is e6. There's e. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right up to those pawns. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. That is another one done. That is number 11. We are now on to number 12, which is take a bishop. So to take a bishop, or to take any pawn, you'd go to the right side here. You jump up on this one. It is e4 for the bishop. So we look for e. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you see through there, it's a bishop right there. There you go. We've taken that bishop. That is now done. That's number 12 done. We're now on to number 13, which is bishop e5. So we have to go to the right here where the bishop is, and it's e5. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple as that. That is number 13 done. Pretty quick one. Let's go. Next one's number 14, which is a bit of a long one. So it's another pawn. So we got to go over here to the pawns. It is a b7. So b is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right from the last. Just almost the last one. Simple as that. Next one is also a pawn, which is f7. So we look for f, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right before last again. Pretty easy. Knight h8, which h is the far one, and a knight is over here. So 8 is the farthest corner back. It's literally that black square at the very far corner on the right side. Very far up. Simple as that. That is number 14 done. 14 is now officially done. Let's go. Now we got a smaller one. We got number 15, which is a knight. So we stay on the knight. It is a d7. So A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right up to the edge. And then we have another knight, which is e7, which is right next to it. So you just simply look, here's the first one you shot, you just shoot this next one. Simple as that. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Now we're on to number 16, because 15 is done. So 16, we have to delete a pawn. So to delete a thing, we come to the left side right here. Now we're deleting a pawn, which is f2. So A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2. I spun a little too far there, but it's okay. The next thing we're going to do is a knight. So we have to go back over here to the knight. Stand on the knight. Now we have to do F2. So literally the one we just did. So A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2. We're basically just replacing it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. On to number 17. We need to take a bishop. So we need to run to the other side over here. That's how you do this. You run to the far right plate. You stay up here. You use C3. So A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. We take that piece. That's our piece now. Now we take another bishop, which is F6. So A, B, C, D, E, F. And then it's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We've now completed number 17. 17 is now done. 10 more to go. A lot of work still, but it's okay. The next one is number 19, and it starts with a bishop. So we're going to go up here. The bishop is C5. So A, B, C. C is right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is bishop C5. Now we gotta go to a knight, which is across the way, literally all the way across the other side. F the dream. D3. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3. Then we have to do another knight, which is F5. So we stay here and we go to F. A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I stand correct. It's 5. 3, 4, 5. Right there. I don't know why I said 3. 5. That's that one done. We got another one done. That is number 18 done. I made a boo-boo. It's okay. It happens. Number 19. We are going to number 19. It is delete a bishop. So to delete, we have to come over here to the left side. We're deleting. The bishop is D7. So A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way to the end there. Pretty simple. The next one we're deleting is another bishop. It is E2. So that's A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2. Simple as that. That's another one done. Let's go. That's number 19 done. We are now on to number, what is that? Number 20. Brain fart. Number 20 is pretty easy. Just a bishop by itself. E8. So we're going to go over to the bishops on the far side. It's E8. So we go all the way over here to the bishops. Then A, B, C, D, E. And we go all the way up because it's the final one. Simple as that. Pretty easy. E8. Next one is another bishop, which is E2. So we just stay here. And then we go for E2. A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2. Simple as that. Pretty easy. Let's go. That's another one done. Easy peasy. The next one is a knight. E5. So we're going to go over here. All the way over here. It is E5. So we go A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is that one done. Pretty quick ones. We like it. That's number 22. So we're down 22 now. On to 23, which is another knight. It is E3 for the knight. A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3. And that's another one done. That's number 23 done. On to 24. We need a knight. So we're going to stay here. C4 for the knight. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need another knight, which is H3. H is at the very end, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, just to clarify, it's at the end. And 3, 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Next, we're going to need a pawn. So we're going to go to the middle one, to the pawnies, little pawns. With B7. So we look at B, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost all the way up. The next one will be another pawn, and it is B6. So you simply just do it underneath it. So it's B, and it's just 6. We just did 7, so we just do 6 right below it. Just down 1, we're good. The next thing is we're going to delete a knight. So we're going to go to the left side. And we're going to delete this knight. Absolutely obliterated. It is D5. So A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot it, and now it's gone. Never happened. Never was here. Makes sense. That's now 24 done. Now on to 25. We're starting with a rook. So we're going to go to the middle here. And to the left. This rook is right here. It's E2. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2. That is now in place. Now we're going to delete a queen. So we need to go back to the deletion. When we're on the deletion, we're going to delete the queen on E4. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Queen is gone. No longer a problem. We're now going to take a knight. So we have to go all the way across the board to the other side to take a knight. So we're going to go over here. We're going to take the knight from F5. So A, B, C, D, E, F. And now we're going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That knight's now gone. No longer a problem. We're now going to put a queen on D7. So we're going to go use the queen, which we haven't used yet. Stand on the queen. Put it on D7. So A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final one right there. All the way up to the piece. Then the next is we're going to delete a pawn. So we're going to go all the way over here. And we're going to delete a pawn. And the pawn we're going to delete is H4. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is another one complete. We have now completed 25 of them. Let's go. 25 done. Okay, so we're going on to 26 now. 26 is pretty simple and straightforward as well. We've got a somewhat middle ground one. Let's go. So we're going to start with, simply put, we're going to start with a knight. So we're going to run over to the knight and we're going to do a B4. So we're standing on the knight. It is going to be B4. So we are going to look at B, which is right there, and we're going to count it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put a knight right there. Then we're going to go over to the bishop on the far side. And on the bishop, we are going to do a D5. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then next we're going to do is the final queen. Let's go queen. We are going to do E7. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up nearly. As far as you can go. Because there's a piece on the 8th one, so it's basically up. That is the next one done. Simple as that. We have now completed another one. That is literally easy. Now the final one, which is also pretty simple. It's a long one, but it is pretty simple. We go over to this right side here for taking. We sit on the take, and we're going to take C4. So A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. We took number 4. Then we're going to take another knight. That's what we're taking. They're all knights, so we're going to take 4 knights. The next one is D6. So we go A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoot it. That's another one down. We're going to take another knight. E3 this time. So A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3. And the final one is F5 for a knight. We're going to delete the F5. Poor guy. Well, not delete, but we're going to steal him. A, B, C, D, E, F. And then we're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple as that. There you go. You get 2 rewards. Unfortunately, mine were both adept linears. I would have liked a grenade launcher, Bungie, just saying. But that's okay. So we've now completed that. Let's flip and go. So now if you come on over here and interact with this right here, the water reveals, you then get a cool little animation. That's pretty cool. Those are my symbols. This is a community code. Everyone has to participate. My number is 396. Pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of combos. This will be some sort of big event. Supposedly unlocks a cutscene and an emblem whenever it's completed. So yeah, that's how you do all 27. That's how you interact to get your code to interact. There are places you can put it on Reddit and other places to put that code. Show a screenshot of the picture that we just saw, plus those numbers on the side that came above the super. That way you can help out people, so that way they can do the code faster. We'll show it one more time just so people know. It's every hour it changes code, I believe, is what people discovered. So eventually everyone will have all the codes, but there you go. That's my code again. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment what you think. It's a pretty cool thing. It takes a bit of time, but it is pretty dope. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. Thanks for watching. This took a long time, so please do enjoy. Hopefully, it'll help you out. There will be timestamps in the bottom. Thanks for watching. We out. Adios.